Hey, what's up, guys? Welcome back to Take on Tottenham. My name is Ben, and this is my Take on Tottenham. And finally, we are back to Premier League action after what seemed like forever with the international break. Don't, especially when it's friendlies, they just seem like they just last even longer. Um, but we are back. We are back into club action, and what a way to return! What a way to return! I've got so many good things to say. Full time result: Tottenham 5, Newcastle 1. Um, Brilliant performance from Spurs. More so, obviously, in the second half. We'll get into that. But they performed really well on the whole. Not to say their first half was terrible. The game was won in the second half. But overall, it was a really good performance. Let's get into it, and then we'll have our fanboy moments later. Starting lineup was announced. I was like, oh no. I had a bit. If anyone watched my previous video, I did say that it was a potential banana skin this game against Newcastle, because obviously Newcastle have improved under Eddie Howe from the team that we faced against, who were under Steve Bruce. They are a better team than they were back then. They probably, I don't think they deserve to lose against Chelsea. I can't remember who they played the other. There was another game that they lost out on, but they didn't play too badly in. You know, and Newcastle, I remember a lot at the Lane. Always sometimes either you had these results where you beat them like 4-0 or 5-1 or whatever, or they came and performed and they get like a 1-0 or a 2-1 or something, and they're always kind of like a potential banana skin side for Spurs at home, I thought, over the years, and I think that happened was it the first or second game last season where Spurs like absolutely dominated the game, and then before the handball rule was over, was reviewed, Dyer had that infamous handball decision where it was just ridiculous, and they got a penalty in the last kick of the game virtually and got a draw out of it. So it was always going to be a banana skin type game, I thought. Obviously, it didn't turn out that way. It started off a little bit like it, but I definitely didn't think this was going to be an easy game. They're just a better organised team, Newcastle, now. And I was worried when I saw the starting lineup. No Region. I was a bit surprised by that, but apparently he's got a knee injury. He was at the game, but he wasn't in the squad at all. He apparently has a knee injury. I don't know how long that will rule him out for. Luckily, it looks like Sessegnon might be back next week. We'll see. So Doherty was named the left wing back role where Region would be. Emerson Royale was at the right wing back, which I was just like, oh no, Royale versus San Maximan. Oh no, I don't know, no. I was a bit, I don't know, I was a bit unsure. Like, if it was me on FIFA, I would have put Doherty stayed at right wing back. I would have put Davies at left wing back, and I would have brought Joe Rodon in and stuck him in the role that Ben Davies played. That's just my opinion. I'm not a football manager at all, but that's what I would have done. Don't know if that would have worked, but yeah, that's the way we set up. And it was a very probing start. I think Newcastle had a really fast start in the first couple of minutes. They really sort of went straight at Spurs, but Spurs dealt with it. They weathered it, and pretty much from then on, they were just dominating possession. Spurs. I think there was a point where they were 80% possession to Newcastle's 20. Kane had a chance. He dragged it wide. Unfortunately, we had a free kick that Kane didn't take, and we actually went close on it. It was Eric Dyer. It wasn't like centimetres away. It was, a couple of yards, but it was a close free kick, and we'll take them because usually we don't do anything. If anything, if it's taught me anything over this weekend of Premier League action, it's that we should sign Ericsson back. I think, because we just need someone who can take set pieces, and he's looking good again, Eriksen, and it's just a really good thing to see after what happened. But to see him getting a goal at Chelsea again was really good to see. But yeah, I still think we need a set piece taker. I mean, how anyone want to see the free kick that Bale scored? Let's get him back. Just someone to take free kicks. I don't care. Yeah. Anyway. So yeah, Dyer went close on a free kick. Romero. We'll talk about Romero later, but fantastic dealing with San Maximan. And then not only did he deal with, he took the ball off Saint Maximan, and then Joe Willock worked his way into the box and sort of he brought it onto his left foot, went to have a shot, and Romero came out of nowhere and blocked it. And you would have thought if he'd not been there, that would have been a goal. It was a fantastic block from Romero. After about half an hour, it was a little bit of a lull in the game. Højbjerg had a header that went over. A brilliant cross from Kulusevski. And then, of course, standard Tottenham procedure. All this pressure, all the possession, everything, we concede. And it was a poor free kick to concede. From both aspects of conceding a free kick. It was poor from Sonny, who conceded the foul. You shouldn't be doing that sort of foul around that area. And conceding the actual free kick was poor from Lloris, because it was on his side and he should have done better. He got a hand to it and he just wasn't that great, unfortunately. So 1-0 down. It's just, yeah, and I think every Spurs fan probably went, oh, it's going to be one of them days now. It's going to be one of them days where it will just be this now till the 90th minute. Spurs, to their credit, reacted immediately. They went straight back up the other end and scored. Brilliant cross from Sonny, whipped it right where you always want to be sticking crosses, which is on the 6-yard line. And Ben Davies ran in and got his head to it. A brilliant header, brilliant goal, brilliant reaction, really, from Spurs. 1-1 at the break, came out second half, immediately went up and scored. Matt Doherty got the goal. Kane's cross was superb. He crossed it in. Sonny went to go and get it. He kind of missed it. He went to side foot it. He missed it, and luckily that helped it on. Really, it helped get to Matt Doherty, who kind of bundled the header in at the far post, and it was a really, really good, well worked goal from Spurs. Unfortunately, they suffered with that lack of concentration straight after the goal, and Chris Wood nearly went through and scored for Newcastle. Luckily, didn't. We then got our third goal. Harry Kane, another fantastic pass from Kane. Through to Deki, Kulusevski, if anyone doesn't know the nickname that he likes to be called. Deki crossed it in, and Sonny, I think Sonny got the goal. It was a well taken goal, but it looked like, to be honest, that the cross was kind of maybe meant for Doherty, but Sonny got on it first and tucked it away. Really good, well worked goal. And Spurs went and got their fourth one. They were absolutely relentless. Emerson Royale on the score sheet. Who would have thought that? Great work from Doherty again. Putting the cross, and it was a scuffed. I think he sort of turned back on himself and whipped the cross in on his right foot, and it was again sort of bundled home, sort of finish. It was kind of a scuffed shot from Emerson Royale, and it went in. And I think that actually benefited him, because of the way he scuffed it. I think it caught Darlow out, and it just kind of fizzled into the net. But really good work from Doherty mainly, but good to see Emerson Royale get on the score sheet, of course. Sonny had a miss. He should have scored. He absolutely should have scored. Fantastic ball from Kane. How he picked him out, I have no idea how he picked out that pass for Sonny. And Sonny just hit it wide. He just dragged it wide. It should have been a goal, but deserved a goal from what should have been the assist for Kane. But anyway, Harry Winks went close from about 25 yards out. Went just over. Stephen Bergwijn came on and got a goal, which was really good to see, because he had a really good international break. Bergwijn, I think he got three goals for the Netherlands. over the course of the breaks. That's really good. Brilliant work from Lucas. Held on to the ball, did a little pass through to Bergwijn, who just took it home nice and easy. And then literally minutes after, not even minutes, probably a minute after, went close with a scorching volley from the side of the box. It just went over, but it was like so close. Kane went close again, 25 yards out, and that's pretty much it for the game. 5-1, 5 goals, and Kane didn't even score one. Guess we could sell him in the summer. No, I'm joking. Of course, I'm joking. Don't take me seriously on that. But yeah, really fantastic performance from Spurs. Like I said, first half, biggest critique, they weren't playing bad. Biggest critique, they just didn't test the keeper. They weren't testing Darlow at all. They were creating chances, but they were over or wide. They weren't testing the keeper. So obviously that was quite frustrating. Like I said, I can't critique how they were playing. They had the possession, they were dominating. They had Newcastle penned in their own half for long periods. But all credit to them for reacting from going a goal behind. And what was it? 3 goals from defenders today, was it? Yeah, Sonny got 1, Bergwijn got the other, and then Davies, Doherty, and Royale. It's mental, but it also proves that once Conte's got his wing-back system working, it works. Special shout-outs, Kulusevski, I thought was just... Honest to God, the man is a breath of fresh air in that squad. He's absolutely brilliant. He's just... completely hit the ground running. And it's so, wonderful to see. And he just... Every single game is just causing trouble on that side for the opposition. He's coming in, and what I'm glad at is the first couple of games he always looked like he was trying to always work it onto his left, and sort of since then, watching him quite intently, seeing him now play more on his right, and he's making it more unpredictable for defenders, which is obviously great for us. Obviously he is stronger on his left, we all know that. But he's adding more options to his game, and that's really good to see, and hopefully that'll be working with Conte. Bentancur, I thought was honestly fantastic today. I really thought he was so good. It got in a little bit of trouble earlier, bit of a scuffle, got a yellow for his troubles, but yeah, I thought again the way he composes himself on the ball, the way he handles himself, honestly, feels like his heart rate is... I've said it before, he's a really low heart rate because he just seems so chill under pressure. And, when he's on the ball, it's like he's got loads of time and he carries the ball very well. I don't want to make Dembele comparisons at all because that's quite big shoes to fill. But I really feel like he's added so much to that midfield. I think him and Højbjerg are really making a good partnership, and it'll be interesting to see what happens when Skip comes back because... Again, Skip is a great addition to the team. Selection headache, so that's what Conte wants though, isn't it? Depth in the squad. Harry Kane is not my man of the match, but is very close. I thought Kane, especially in the second half, took the game by the horns. Dropping deep. His passing again. I heard Sky highlighting it. I'm just saying I've been highlighting it for weeks. That's all I'm going to say. I've been talking about Kane's passing game for weeks, and no one has been talking about it. Now everyone's talking about it. Just know, I'm not saying I was there first, but I'm not getting paid all these massive salaries that they get on Sky, and I've been highlighting it for weeks. Anyway, Kane's passing was near perfect today. Again, it was kind of what he was doing against Man City, Leeds, just phenomenal. And when he's in that mood, when he's in that mode, you can't deal with it. He just seems to pick out everybody and anybody with ease, and it's something about that Sonny one. He just deserved a goal. That pass deserved a goal. But yeah, brilliant from Kane again. Would be man of the match apart from one player who I thought deserved it more. Sonny, fantastic game. Again, got his goal. Looked a lot more like the Sonny of old. There was a moment in the game that I thought that needs to be highlighted, where Sonny just ran at the Newcastle defence, and it just reminded me of that Burnley game where he literally just kicked the afterburners in, and he turned the afterburners on, and he just went flying through the defence. I think he passed it to Kane, and Kane shot wide, or it was blocked or something, went out for a corner. But I thought Sonny had a great game again today. Not his best game ever, but a really big improvement from Sonny. Matt Doherty, I didn't think he was going to do it at left back today. I really didn't. I was like, oh no, why? But he did really well. Really good performance from Doherty. He got his goal. He created another. And he was just a threat on that side the whole time. And that'll be really good going forward, for not only for him, but for Conte, because it gives Conte another option. I don't know if Sessegnon will be back next week. I don't know how long Reguilon will be out. But if he can stick Doherty on the left side, he's also got Davies who he can stick on the left side as well. So it's giving him options, and that is what we need going forward. We need that diversity, to chop it and change it at times, and we need the ability to do that and have that strength in the depth, which Spurs haven't had for a long time. Potts really suffered under it, really good from Doherty. I'm really impressed with him. Really impressed. Who would have thought it? I wanted him out in the summer. I ain't gonna lie. I thought he was gonna go in January. Brilliant. It's honestly really good. I'm really happy to be eating my own words. I'm glad I'm wrong about it. Really good from Doherty. But my man of the match is the man at the back, the star man at the back, Christian Romero. Honestly, I know a lot of people will probably say Kane deserved man of the match. I think Sky gave him man of the match as well, and rightfully so. I'm not saying he didn't deserve it. I just said he was second, in my opinion, to Romero. But I believe you build your foundations from the back, and I thought Christian Romero was just on his A game today. He reassured me within a couple of minutes about my worries of Royale versus San Maximin, because I was like, this is going to be a bloodbath. Royale's not great defensively, and on his day, San Maximin can be very problematic. Romero today dealt with him every single time. Every single time San Maximin got the ball, Romero was there. Romero was there, blocking every single time, tackling, getting those big tackles in. He made that key block against to keep Willock's shot, which probably would have been a goal out in the first half. And I feel like that's a very underrated moment. I hope that does get highlighted, because I think it was a really important moment for Spurs. I thought he was just brilliant. He was an absolute brick wall today, and it's a shame that he hasn't got the clean sheet because of the free kick. I thought Spurs dealt with Newcastle very well defensively today. It's just a shame that they conceded from the free kick, but they didn't concede from any set pieces. Newcastle are very good at set pieces. And another massive shout out from Romero, as far as I'm aware, didn't get a yellow card. And that's really good, because I think he's on his limit at the minute. If he gets another one, he'll be suspended for 2 games, I believe. So, and I think he's on a little run at the minute where he's not getting yellow cards. So, long may it continue. I think it shows some discipline to his game, because previously was customary to get a yellow card. But yeah, I just thought, his solidity gave Spurs the foundation to move forward. And I thought Newcastle can be very dangerous, like I said, with players like San Maximin, Joe Willock as well. Murphy, I'll probably get slated for saying Murphy or Joe Linton, but obviously Newcastle fans can tell me better about them. But I thought Dyer as well. Not saying Dyer was useless or Davies. I thought that the whole team played really well today, but I thought Romero in particular was just so solid and so solid crew. And I thought, I just thought he was really, really good. So he gets the man of the match from me, just because it's nice to have someone reassuring at the back for a change, because we haven't had that for a while. Really good performance from the team all around. Conte getting it right again. And we are in action again next Saturday. Next Saturday, 5:30 kickoff away at Aston Villa. Very difficult game that's going to be. I know they lost at the weekend, but Steven Gerrard's doing a very good job there. And, they've got the likes of Coutinho, so it will be a very difficult game. Ollie Watkins has been scoring lately as well. So Spurs will need to be at their best again, like they were today. If they perform like they did today, they'll get 3 points. But again, they need to keep that consistency. It is nice to be talking about a third straight win for a change. This win-loss. And I felt as well the pressure was on Spurs today. Massive pressure. West Ham won their game. It would if Spurs had lost today, West Ham won. It makes the win against West Ham, the 6-pointer for the Champions League places, less important. It doesn't mean anything if they just they need to find consistency, and also in terms of psychological impact, they need to. This is a statement win that they've put to Arsenal. Arsenal not in action now till tomorrow away at Crystal Palace. Very difficult game. I personally think Arsenal will win it. So I think they're looking really good at the minute, but it's a difficult game away at Crystal Palace, who are looking really good as well this season. Spurs got their goal difference better today. Not only just level, they I think 2 or 3 goals now over on goal difference. Yes, Arsenal have the games in hand, but it's on them now. Leave it with them. So whatever happens, it's going to be a very interesting running of the season. And if you're a neutral, I'm sure it's very nice. So I'll see you guys next Saturday. Let me know your thoughts down below. Who was your star player? Am I wrong for giving Cristiano Romero the man of the match? Let me know. I'm very interested to see what people think about that. But what did you think about the performance on a whole? Let me know. If you haven't already, hit the subscribe button. Let me know what you think. And I'll see you guys in the next game. And as always, COYS Spurs.